year, should we do Where's All the Data for Ultimate Doom?
Boy. Boy, oh boy, wait, I don't know. I'm still recovering. I don't know how to respond after that incident.
You don't know how to respond after that incident, but... How do you not know how to respond after that incident?
Because it's addled my mind. It's taken the spatula to the spaghetti.
You know what I'm gonna do? Option. Let's get controls. I should play Doom with keyboard. In honor of the 20th anniversary.
This level's pretty shit. I remember playing it as a kid.
Hanger.
I just never knew where to fucking go, so I just sort of found out the cheat to go to the second level and not changing from there.
I'm trying to think of somebody who could get lost in Hanger, and I don't even think you could get lost in Hanger.
Yeah, but could Child May get lost in Hanger?
Did Child you get lost in Hanger?
Child May probably did actually struggle to get through the first door. Like, that's just a fucking wall.
Really?
It's possible that I just learned all of my navigational capabilities through Doom.
Okay.
Like, before I played Hanger, I was incapable of getting out of my fucking bedroom.
Like, you just, like, walked up to the door and were like, Daddy, I can't leave. So, I'm not gonna lie, whenever I play episode 1, I play, like, the first 2 maps, and I enjoy it, and then, like, I get to map 3, and I'm like, I'm done now, I'm bored. And then I leave.
Was that always the case? Or is that just how that is now?
It's just how it is now, yeah.
I kind of want you to play Suitcase of Gore. I kind of want you to do it.
You
You have to find something. No, in fact, that's what you're going to do for New Year's Day, which is now not New Year's Day at all, but it's
29th of December.
No, no, not today. No. New Year's Day is no longer New Year's Day. It is Basic Design's Fail Appreciation. That is, in fact, you actually played Rex's Inferno replacement on the 1st of January.
Did I? Oh, cool.
You did, in fact.
I'm gonna take the 1st of January.
So I think you should play Suitcase of Gore for that, and talk us through your failings and how Basic Design has failed.
Basic Design has failed on every level in Suitcase of Gore.
That's the only appropriate thing I can think of. Because getting you to get angry at something, to be angry at something, is a difficult feat nowadays. Because, you know, it's...
Because I've played so much terrible stuff, it's...
That's right, you've inoculated yourself.
I have. Okay, so... We talk about, like, shitty Z-Doom design and all that, like, inlets and stuff. I honestly think the original Doom levels, and even counting some of Doom 2 stuff, like John Romero's levels, look better than, like, a lot of the levels we've shit on visually.
Oh, yes. Simplicity at its finest, like the Texas do the work. He does his inlets and shit like that, but his computer inlets are, like, 64 units deep, and 100...
Like this. They're thick, and... Everything just feels like it's a thing, and I don't know. It has this style. I honestly, genuinely prefer the visuals of Doom 1 to a lot of PWADisms.
Absolutely no question.
Zazer's Pink. Oh, I remember what that was. That was actually a fucking awesome map. I need to finish episode 2 of Projectile Hell.
I remember once you actually got to say it wouldn't be done with it every year.
What?
I guess you just got doomed out or something.
It's like almost done. I need to do a secret map for it still, and remake the boss map because I hate it.
Does the boss map feature? Clearly it does, since it's called the boss map. A boss! A custom sort of... They're all custom, what am I talking about?
No, it features the Spider Masterman.
Oh.
But it's Brunhilde or whatever the fuck that Spider Masterman was called. What the fuck was the name of that spider mastermind? You know what I'm talking about, right? Grundle.
It was like the best thing about that map there.
It was.
Because it was actually effective. And surprising.
Yeah, I actually edited all spider masterminds to be like that. All the TPH bosses, well, at least the first 2 episode ones, since the first episode boss is like 52 archviles, and the second episode boss is Spider Mastermind, but they both come back as normal enemies, Baron style.
Oh, so the starting room of the starting room, like the opening of E1 and 3, that's the lighting style I go for now. Like, I choose the flat, and then I get the corresponding light flat that's just an edit of that flat with lights put in it. And then I don't put any inlets or anything into the ceiling. I just put it there, then I light up the whole sector. I think it looks much better that way.
Oh yeah. No, I don't mind an inlet. I like when a ceiling light is clear its own thing, but I don't like when it just casts the light on its sector.
Oh yeah, especially over vast heights.
Yeah.
And if they're really tiny sectors.
It's just annoying.
Startown.
Startown is a great texture. I like it a lot. You can get the rocket launcher in map 3, can't you?
Yeah, there's a soul sphere on every map in E1.
Except for map 1. There are so many secrets in Doom 1 that I just didn't know. I stopped going through in E2, but I found like at least half the secrets that I just hadn't before.
I'm pretty sure one of the last ones I found was E1M1's mid-tex secret corridor.
I don't even remember how to get that.
Gotta back up into the corner of the zigzag slime room and close the lift.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I hate military base as a map, so I'm not going to it. Like, I think it's just a terrible map. In fact, it's probably my least favorite secret map. Sorry, I like Warren's better than military base.
Warren's is awesome. Warren's is entirely awesome. I have no qualms.
This is weird.
Lazy. It's lazy as hell. Like,
You know what? I don't have a problem with shit being lazy. Lunatic Fringe and Duke Nukem 3D is lazy, and that map's awesome.
even though I got... Wait, is that the map I got... Which is the map that I got stuck for like 40 minutes on?
Lunatic Fringe, the 720. It's
yeah,
the 720 circle map. It's lazy, but it's cool. I like it a lot. Man, playing Doom with keyboards is fucking weird. I should have played on like I'm Too Young to Die, even though I played as on UV as a kid. Just...
Yeah, for the 20th anniversary, you should transport yourself back to childhood.
But I played on UV as a kid. And I'd play with my dad, and we'd trade off every death, and when he left the room, I'd IDDQD to give myself 100 health.
I told you the story. My dad took Doom away from me.
Yes, you told me that story. Oh, since we haven't done it in a while, weird as fuck dreams. Couple of nights ago, I had a dream that I was back in school. It was like some weird merger of college and high school. And I had a good friend who wasn't like any of my actual friends. And we were trying to find the aliens at school. And then we had to take the bus to San Francisco, and I accidentally left my car there. So I had to get my dad to come drive me to San Francisco. But then some dude kept putting paint on my car, like literally would just like throw like a bucket of paint on it. So there'd be like random splotches of green and shit, and I was getting really upset. And then we discovered the aliens, and they drowned my friend in the pool, and I got really upset. Not because they drowned him, but because they didn't do any alien-y stuff. And all I really remember was screaming at one of the girls who was an alien, saying, "All you did in 4 years was get a medical degree." And then I walked out to my car, and the guy who kept painting it was stealing my tape measure, so I beat him to death with a loaf of bread. And then the night before that, I had a dream that an old coworker and I had to go to this building in LA that was run by the Triads, and I had to shoot my way to the top floor. And on the way up, there was a guy who I kept shooting, but he wouldn't die, and I kept like thinking to myself I should shoot him in the head, but I didn't. And then I left the building and got mugged in an alley because I went through a hole in a fence.
Teams always have the best way of just cutting off.
Yeah.
Never a conclusion.
No, there never is a conclusion. And then every other dream I've had recently has been like me waking up and checking football scores and my team lost by some like insane margin. Like I wake up and I check like the score and it's like 700-3, and I'm like, no! And then I wake up and I check NFL.com and it's like, oh wait, it's Saturday and nobody played today. I don't like this map that much, honestly. Honestly,
Tom Hall's fault.
what? Tom Hall's fault.
Tom Hall's fault.
Yeah, Tom Hall's fault.
It was the layout.
It is actually pretty much
The way it's detailed is pretty unique compared to the other maps in the episode as well.
This area, there's a bunch of areas in Doom that I always assume are outside, and for some reason, this area right here, I always thought was outside.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, hang on. I didn't even know that until now.
I don't know why. Like literally, as soon as I leave this room, in my mind, that's gonna go back to being outside. The texturing.
But apparently now it's become a multi-sex school instead of just the old boys boarding school, Catholic boarding school that it used to be. And one of my not classmates recounts to me the story of how a girl got killed under the construction site of one of the wings of the new house. She was an obese woman who sort of just hid in the trough, this sort of trough of dirt, which is where the construction now. This is in the past, right? Which is where the construction site is now, with a sort of gravestone there. But before it was just a trough of dirt, and she just sits in the trough, in the sort of mouth of a thresher, just being scratched by it and being orgasmically pleased for quite a long time, and then she becomes bloated and oversaturated with water, and then she and like a legion of other women just sort of roll into this river and pop.
Can I stop you there for 1 second and address?
You can, because that's the end.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so like we talked about the failings of the original Doom the way it did. The detailing in like these areas, there's nothing as just bare as this. Like, there's so much shit in Doom 2 the way it did, or Doom the way it did, not Doom 2 the way it did, that is like clearly like modern, it can't be ugly design.
There's a map in Simply Phobos by this is actually would have made a really good map. Honestly, it's called Keswick. It's one of mine. It's literally just a maze with arrows pointing at walls to open up shit.
Oh yeah.
It would have made a great thing. It would have. Yeah, I think it's appropriate. Has a sort of level of detailing.
Wait. I thought that area is outside too, the green herring. The maze in E1M6 is indoors, apparently. I always thought that was outside.
Oh, you mean the intersections?
Yeah.
The intersections, I thought they were exposed to sky, yeah. I knew the mazes were on.
The maze is obviously... I thought the Oh, that was a secret I just... the secret at the start of that level I just found, like, the other day. Or, remember? And you were, like, yelling at me.
After I saw Dime do the SR50 jump to the ledge, that's the only way I play that map now.
Oh, I knew about that jump long ago, but this secret right here is another one I recently discovered. There's and
yeah.
You get like all like, how do you miss all these secrets? And then you're like, Tarnsman, why do you play Doom so fast? And then you're like, how do you miss these secrets? I for one am glad that I probably shouldn't have gone back and found every secret in E1 and E2. Honestly, don't remember how to get half of them, so that's good. Like the Soul Sphere secret in E1M7. I figured out how to get out there, and I have no idea how.
It's a very peculiar way to activate the bridge, I just realized.
There are a couple of those in Doom where you just have to like walk over to something, and that's another thing where I think we kind of failed. There's not enough just like, I don't know what to do, figure it out.
We did it in Elmer's E1M8. You sort of approach the evil eye, sort of curious as to what it is, because the player hasn't seen it before, and then the Barons come out. That's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, no, there's a lot of that enigmatic stuff that just escapes us. We don't think about it, goes over the heads. Problem with the first one, less so a problem with the second. I think we did a really good job. There will inevitably be things that we spot later on that like, oh, well that's retarded, why didn't we do X or Y? Well,
absolutely.
That could have easily been fixed, but... I'm tentative though, because I remember how pleased we were with the first generation that came out. How excellent a job. It's not bad.
I like Doom the way it did. Honestly though, like E1 of Doom, the way it did bores the fuck out of me.
Can you be bored by a map that's 16 seconds long?
E1?
Yes, Tarnsman can.
E1 is 16 seconds long?
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Actually, Essel's map and Hobo Master's map are probably my favorite maps. Essel's map 3.
E1M6?
Yeah. E1M6, E1M1, and E1M3 are probably my favorite maps in E1. I'm kind of disappointed that 40 ounce pulled all of his maps. I'm kind of disappointed that 40 ounce didn't make a no, I'm not dying in episode 1 save. Even though I am keyboarding. Keyboarding makes the game so much more interesting. I mean, obviously it's something I'd never do in like a modern map set, but
unless you wanted to demonstrate as a counter argument.
This is another secret.
Back to that next, that you can stroll through it on keyboard.
Well, yeah, that was But I've always said this is another secret that I just recently found. It's also a really weird secret. No, I'm on the wrong side. Oh well. Is there another way to go? Because this is the way I always go.
Yes.
Okay, this is like Citadel, where I only know the secret way to complete the map.
I love it, maps like that.
I kind of wish Bedlam was like that.
I think if I was aware of it, I probably would have made some effort to. I think that's the one map in which I'm pleased that people dislike it.
Dude, I love Bedlam.
I didn't make it to be disliked, of course, but I mean,
the more people that dislike map 9, the happier I get.
Yeah.
This is some weird fucking ceiling texturing right here.
So is there any indication as to where that secret is? Is that a wall humping ship?
Wait, that's a secret? I thought that's the way you have to go.
No. The computer area map.
Is there a computer area map?
Tarnsman.
Where's the computer area map?
Back in the flashy, weird ceiling detail computer room.
Where?
There's no indication. You seriously? Okay, do some wall humping. You'll find it.
Imp! Second imp! I'm trying to... Oh yeah, I found this once, and I totally forgot it existed. See?
You are the best in the world.
What I do, I am. I really am. Whatever happened to Switcher Room? You know what? There's a couple things stuck in production hell that really need to come out of it. I need to finish my TNT2 map, but more importantly, 5 rooms of Doom needs to exist.
Just because 5 rooms of Doom. Also, I need to finish Caesar's TNT.
I need to have you thing place my map because I just can't.
You just can't.
No, I like start putting
We'll have
things.
time now, I guess.
No, it implodes. There's a secret in here that I just found too. But it's not really a secret. It's, is it this? Yeah, this is it. Is this a secret? No.
If it's the light amp secret, it's a secret. I'm waiting for the Doom community to restore its faith in light amps. Although I question whether that's even going to be the case because of the obsession. The delightful obsession with lighting. What the fuck?
What? Oh, yeah,
that's what you were talking about.
You didn't know
What
that?
the hell is that?
I don't know! I just found... You didn't know that existed either?
No?
Yeah, I didn't know a single secret on this map until I played through it.
Man, this replay of Doom is getting to be interesting.
I love the...
Certain rooms there must have been skies. Random doors opening up for no particular reason other than biggest doors. I don't think you knew about the couple secrets here that you wouldn't have seen.
Yeah, no, there's tons that I didn't know. Like, I didn't...
that winding Newcomb secret will take you outside to the
Yeah, no, I had no idea about that. Yeah, after you pick up the key. I didn't know about the back way to get that one key either that skips the maze. I love E1M6, Marcake.
It's king.
Yes. I love this area here, though. This area is so ridiculous.
To me, this map's actually more definitive E1 than anything after E1.
This music, though, I like. There's a lot of tracks in Doom 1 that I associate with Plutonia over Doom 1, and when I hear them in Doom 1, it feels weird. And this is one of them.
On the hunt.
I kind of wish that Doom 1 was like Duke 3D and had unique tracks for every level.
I don't know. It's just difficult for me to say, to assess that. It's a bias. I like when tracks.
I do like when tracks.
Like I said before, it gives the tracks more character rather than the maps, since they're used in different settings. Like they become synonymous with different things. Like for me, On the Hunt is synonymous with, okay, for you maybe it's Splatoon. For me, it's this map and also Man Erebus, so it works in both a tech and health setting in my mind. If that makes sense.
I don't know, like in a traditional Mega WAD, I like it. Oh, that's right, I need to go get the blue key. I don't remember where to get the
Like
blue
something that's so well produced, though. I mean, it's yeah.
Okay.
Something like Backstep Next.
Okay.
I don't know.
See,
Having a unique track for each map makes sense to me because it just I don't know. There's so much quality.
okay, if it feels like an episodic like journey, like here's how I kind of feel about it, like Doom 1 type stuff where you have episodes or like it feels like a continuous thing. Actually, no, because when it okay, it's just weird because like I like the idea of having a score to a map set. So like it's like a film, you know, when you come to like this part, it's going to have this type of music and whatnot, etc. But like, I don't know, something about having an episode makes it to where each map having their own track feels better to me, but when it's like a 32 map set, Mega WAD, I like it when tracks are repeated.
Well, one thing that we could perhaps do a lot more in with Doom mapping is something that films do a lot. So they have a recurring sort of melody or motif that is repeated in different ways.
Like Icarus, I love that about Icarus.
Like Icarus, just like Icarus, yeah. I think we could do that more. And for something like Back to the Next, I can see it working with that. you know.
I don't think I have enough health to do this now, but I'll try. There's a bunch of imps in here, aren't there? Or does this not open? Oh, I have to hit the button in the maze, don't I? Okay, and I refuse to... Fuck! There's sky! Ugh! I always remember there being sky there.
Is it just a black ceiling?
No, it's the tech lights.
I haven't got it.
You're behind because of Australia.
I do think my internet's gonna disconnect me more randomly. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but...
But is your sound card still fucked up? No, I died on E1.
Well, because I haven't had internet, I don't know. It seems to be the sound card in conjunction with
the internet
sort of plugin or something. I don't know.
It's the ultimate Doom the way it did Meonic Donut. And that's actually almost done. I need to do my map, and Zazer needs to do his map, and you need to do your map. I guess it's not almost done because Rock King and Purist need to do a bunch of shit to their maps. So.
And you need to make TG pages.
Oh yeah. So I lied. That's not even remotely done.
No, not even. We're not going to be as stupid as we know, I don't think. So something just, and it feels to me that we don't need to be as, dedicated to Ultimate Doom as the way it did as opposed to the second one, because I don't know. It would sort of fit with Doom the way it did not being quite on the mark.
I agree. But also because E4 has a lot of just like odd things.
Also, yeah, it's a sort of like a community collab thing that.
But there's things like McGee maps being way bigger and more complex than anything McGee ever did. Like stuff like that needs to be addressed. But like, oh, this detailing.
I think I remember saying it was so large.
Purist map is pretty fucking big too.
Yeah, yeah.
Problem is, if you're making a McGee map, you need to literally make 5 rooms, and that's your map.
That's right. I think that was actually my main problem with Rock King, to be honest.
I always remember there being Caco demons in this room, even though it's E1.
I was playing some chocolate, I don't know why. No, I think I was playing Zedum, and there was an impossible invisible wall that, that's right, no, I clipped into the room before I activated the 30-second timer, I think. And yeah, before the doors opened, there was an invisible. I guess it doesn't matter since I cheated to get it.
What?
I have no idea what I'm talking about. There was an invisible wall that only existed as long as there was a 30-second, the sort of 30-second door effect kicked in. It disappeared when the doors reopened. I'm pretty sure it was just because I clicked into the room but yeah. I have to conduct the experiment again. See what actually happened.
And yes, I'm going to make the go-to-it map. It's going to be called Deal With It.
Holy shit, the red lights on the ceiling. I actually did know it existed at the end of the first sentence, but I just completely forgot.
You know what another map that I always F up and like think of the sky is Hangar in TNT. I always think of it being night, and when I see it with Sky 1, it's like really fucked up. Add to the settings of cool things that need to be made for Doom that aren't is it's actually going to be spelled like this. The Marnetmar.
I still think someone needs to make a crate worshipping map.
Anyways, Space Arabia. Themes that need to be done.
Space Arabia.
Yes, Space Arabia.
Well, you've got Space Asia in the works.
I do have Space Asia in the works.
God, it's so confusing. Really? I mean, unless I was told that Suitcase of Gore was by Tarnsman, I wouldn't be able to place that alongside TBH and say it was by the same author.
Really?
No, there was like a moment in your style when it's like, oh, that's not how you map. Snap. Okay, is this better? It's just totally fucking different in every conceivable way. It wasn't a gradual shift or anything. You just did it. Unless there was a gradual shift and you just discarded all the maps.
No, because literally the only maps that I made in between in between,
Back
yeah, Back to Side X maps, and you've played those.
Yeah. I played the reworked version. Unless I did play the original.
You played the original ones, and I don't know.
I vaguely remember the Geobabble caves.
The original ones are pretty much the same. It's just that they're not really detailed because I had like 5 seconds to make them. And there's some layout issues that I fucking hate, and some like crampedness, but that's about it.
With a star 10 turd in the middle of the hallway there.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to actually get through this level. I literally just wander and I end up in the right places. But like I don't ever like wander for like a period of time. It's like I just move and I'm going in the right direction just by moving.
Guided by the hand from Arrow.
Yeah, pretty much. The concept of jumping off this eluded me until, like, whenever I last played episode 1. Because it was just a non-issue for that long. There are 2 Soul Spheres on this map. Sweet Bob's making manicotti.
Serious about that golf game.
What? Oh, dude.
Serious about it. Yeah.
It's so funny. He's so bad. It's great. I fucking love it. Outside Marquette or Clone Pickle or whoever that is, I actually can't read who's typing. Except for, like, the last letter. And so Marquaic now ends in an E. I don't know where the fuck I got that. I'm going to assume that was Clone Pickle who was asking where the Solar Sphere is.
I think you're developing a new dangerous, potentially fatal strain of dyslexia.
Okay. But it'll be, if I become so dyslexic that it ends up being correct.
Like, your brain is going to start interpreting words as having, like, evil meanings and stuff like that. You get angry at everyone.
That is a partial invisibility. I don't know why I thought that was a Soul Sphere. I hate this map.
You want to mate?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's too much nostalgia for me to say anything on it. It's cool. I could try to look at it objectively. I could say this is Sandy's. I don't know.
I'd say it's Sandy.
I certainly don't count it as part of 81. It's just like the map that comes.
Hey, look, it's another secret that I just discovered like the other day or whenever.
What?
That Soul Sphere?
Oh. Did you discover the how to return to the... Did you discover the secret in the Baron Club?
No, there's a secret in a Baron Club. If it's not marked as a secret, I didn't look for it. So. Okay. Hopefully I don't blow myself up keyboarding.
This is mostly Hall? I thought this was a Sandy Peaks adventure. I guess it shouldn't surprise me.
I don't know, maybe if more questions were asked as to how much each map percentage was his, we would know for sure. We should get on asking that in email form. Somebody get on it, because that's something the community really should know. Why did I pick that up? See, I love that the invisible sphere is deceptive, because it's actually really fucking useful in E1, and then you fight barons, and it becomes, like, not useful.
New good ceiling.
Oh, hold up. ID clip. Let me find this. There's apparently a secret that I didn't know existed. Oh, holy shit. Yep. That was my first time discovering that. E1! Yay! I'll split that as part one right now.
It's pretty cool, yeah?
Yeah, I like E1 a lot. I'll split that.